water is ice cold. Ice cold. What do you reckon? Safe to jump in? Get me out of this water, bro. I lost my breath for a second and that shit was cold.
I forget that
Whoa. Whoa. After that first time it's alright. I still freezing. Oh my god, bro. Just driving near a town called Stolac or Stolac, I don't know. But there's this little fortress I want to check out. Look at that. I don't know if the GoPro is doing this justice, but very nice. Stolac Old Town. Look at this pretty architecture. I believe this is a mosque. That's the fortress I'm hopefully going to climb. Look at this pretty mosque there. No way, look. This looks like bullets, I reckon, bullet holes. Yeah, look at that. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, I think the Serbians, ethnic Serbians and ethnic Bosnians, they had a war. So this might have been a little background for them. Look at that. And they probably just couldn't be bothered to rebuild this one. Yeah, look at all these bullet holes here. At least I'm presuming they're bullet holes. The architecture on these houses. Right, going the designated way this time. There's a bunch of these sort of like memorials maybe. This looks like a map. It says "Fee Medieval," so presumably a map of medieval places, medieval areas. So the old town of Vidoshki, located above the modern town of Stolac. It's a defensive structure, one of the biggest fortresses in Bosnia. In the 17th century, the fortress had 13 towers and best fortified. Let's have a quick look up here maybe. Could you imagine like 300-400 years ago, however much, standing here overlooking your town, waiting for the Hungarian army to come and attack? And this is free access, free parking. Not really a tourist site, I'd say. At least comparing it to, if this was something in England, this would be £25 minimum entry, parking fiver, cafes, tourists. We just saw 2 people leaving. I probably reckon those are the only 2 people here. Crazy. The workers sort of chill area. Zdvaro. Hiding from the sun. I do not blame them. Obviously most of this is mostly ruins, but you can just imagine what this would look like. And 28 degrees for Stolac. They are lying to you. Obviously this is not much of a tourist site. There's not really much information of what any of this was. Like, was there churches here? Was this maybe a well? Maybe some sort of barrack somewhere? Who knows? And to be honest, these ruins are in very good shape, especially comparing a lot of the ruins in and around England, Scotland. They seem to be in very decent nick. So I tried doing a little bit of research about this place and actually found out it's the capital of an Illyrian tribe called the Daorson. They lived here from around 350 BC, and where I'm walking now is the upper citadel. It had important buildings, a temple, a water reservoir, which also maybe was the hole that I thought was a well. I'm not too sure. Obviously the most preserved parts here are the walls that go around the upper part. They were built from limestone blocks without any mortar, with some of the blocks supposedly weighing over 5,000 kilograms, which is just crazy. Back from where I came from was the Illyrian settlement areas mixed in with the newer built Ottoman fortifications, where it's quite visible seeing the different building styles. The Daorson tribe allied with the Romans, but for whatever reason it was conquered and left abandoned by them. However, just as in my last video of Kotor, they seem to have a good eye on strategic importance, and the Turks saw this. During the Ottoman period, they built over the ruins and built more of a medieval style fortress, and that's why it's called the Stolac Fortress now. Another interesting little fact is that it's actually placed on the UNESCO tentative list for potential designation of a World Heritage Site, and you can really see why. Well, I think that's about it. Like I say, I can't give much information about this place because there is none. Maybe on the internet, but nothing much here. As we finish our little walk around, it gave me an idea to compare another fortress, a newer one, also on the UNESCO tentative list. It was built by a king called Tvrtko I around the year 1383, another area the Ottomans utilised and fortified further. But first we went to the shop, grabbed some food, and went to check out the villa we just booked. So about 70 euros, or 70 euro villa should I say, gets you in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Nice little barbecue, nice little outside area. Bedroom. Nice and simple. Nice bath, look at a little breakfast table thing. Cool, cool, cool. Look at this nice little living room. Even got some wine, some, I think it was plum or some berry rakia, and probably some apple rakia. Pear, I think. Got doesn't want to open. Let's go to the outside. Nice little swimming pool. Nice little outside chill area. Oh. Test the pool. Make sure I ain't got my phone on me. Whew. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Oh. It's like 6 PM at the minute, so no sun's really hitting the pool, but oh yeah, it's good stuff. 87 and 92 bam. For some coffee, we got 3 bananas, hot chili marinade, some burger buns, some falafel buns, some popcorn, some little snacks, M&Ms. What else? What else? Let's open up the fridge. We got some beer, some what's this? Orzhusko, some juice. Found out colas, water. I think there's 12 chicken wings. I want to say 3 chicken fillets with marinade, 5 burgers, 15 chavapis, little sausages, 10 eggs, mushrooms, 2 onions, 3 peppers, some butter, some yogurt. Got this, like, Lord knows what this is, like some cider maybe. Grape. Lord knows. I think in the freezer we got some fries. So that's pretty cheap. I think that ended up to about 40 quid. 40 quid. Not bad, not bad. And we've got this watermelon off the side of the road for €7. Don't know if that's expensive, but that thing's heavy, man. It's like about a good 10 kg, if not more, I reckon. So yeah, I reckon we're gonna lap the barbecue right now and enjoy a bit of nice weather. Oh, look at the hospitality. We just got another watermelon from a couple locals over there. Tried to offer them some racket, they didn't want nothing. Oh, look at that. Look what we got going on over here. Barbecue and cook. Get some chicken to a cat. Look at the cat, he didn't even finish it. And it's meowing somewhere as well.
Oh, it's down there by the river.
On the side of the road. Little tortoise. Aww. Look at him. I don't know, let him do his thing. You always want to pick animals up, don't you?
Yeah. Did you catch it? He's like pretty hidden, isn't he?
I didn't know they had turtles and stuff here. Literally in the middle of nowhere. Just arrived at Počitelj Fortress. It was a Hungarian Croatian fortress to defend themselves from the Ottomans. It's actually very well preserved, even nominated to be a UNESCO site. However, the Ottomans in the end overtook this area and they added on some bits such as like mosque, I think some sort of clock towers. So let's have a little walk around. I'm presuming people don't live here, but oh no, they might do, they might do. It's got lights and stuff. This whole fortress actually dates back to the 15th century even. So it's very old. but still very well preserved, almost like the previous one, but maybe even a bit better. As you can see, this one's a bit more touristy. It's actually got a bit of infrastructure, shall we say. I think this is partially restored because during the Bosnian War, I think parts of it were damaged. And again, you can imagine being a little Hungarian here, looking over your tower, searching, looking for the Ottomans, giving out the warning sign. I think these houses in general are a lot more of a Ottoman style rather than Hungarian and Croatian. A lot of these houses actually have courtyards. I'm presuming you sort of enter there, you have a little courtyard. That's Babushka selling some stuff. Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. Izvolite.
No, što je u vas?
Dry fruit, fresh fruit.
Wow.
Juice natural. Alles natural.
Some juice?
Pomegranate, strawberry, mandarin, mint, lemon, elderflower
Could do
i
some pomegranate. Or elderflower
Yeah, I was
sometimes as
gonna
well.
say, either one of those two.
Which one?
It's up to you.
Let's try elderflower. Это pomegranate?
Ja,
Wow.
ja, to.
Mixed nuts. See what we got.
Elderflower juice.
Some dates. Elderflower juice. And let's carry on bopping.
Oh, the juice is nice.
Yeah. I think it's a bit pricey, but what was that, about €1.50 for each of these, and then €1.50 for thingy. But support the local business, man. I can't complain. Give her even a little tip. Right, just wait for all the tourists to get out. I think we're inside the watchtower. So this is Počitelj Fortress, built by the Bosnian king Tvrko I in the 1380s. Its main job was to control the trade route to the Adriatic Sea. The Ottomans later expanded it, adding stronger walls and towers, like the main one I'm in now, called the Gavran Kapitanova Tower. Looking down below, you can see the Ottoman-style public buildings like the mosque and clock tower. Running further down is the Neretva River, and it's easy to see why this spot was chosen and used for centuries, giving such a strategic advantage. And this is the watchtower, a bunch of graffiti. That's the mosque down there. Clock tower, I think, which was, I say, Ottoman built. And that's that. These stairs are no joke. I don't know how people used to do this with like armor and weapons. Like a granddad walking down these stairs, man.